Months of double-checking details with experts and descendants had led to this moment. Would movie magic, teamed with historians' knowledge, bring new insight to this important moment in history? It was time to turn back the clock of the modern-day battlefield and find out.
131 years, bye-bye.
So this is from our LiDAR scans with textures. Here's the wireframe that is the actual geometry of the terrain. And here we're going to start removing the monument and the roads.
Absolutely amazing. I like the effect.
As the last remnants of modern day disappear, we are taken back in time to Weir Point to see what Lieutenant Godfrey saw.
And that's what they would have seen. Wow. Is that amazing?
The latest technology to get like the most organic result, you know? It's so ironic, isn't it?
But the real question was, what exactly could Godfrey have seen from this viewpoint 3 miles away?
This is what Godfrey would have seen ascending Weir Point Hill. As he walked out, would have been able to see the whole valley.
There's
Oh,
Custer
wow.
Hill.
Wow. That's amazing. And yeah, the dust swirling around, smoke, that's wonderful. It gives you a sense of what it must have actually been like, with those people running across that field.
And then his accounts of that, he thought that that may have been the cavalry at first, correct?
Yes, and one of the enlisted men with binoculars was saying, take another look at that. Those are Indians out there. Yeah.
And then with the sound on top of it, you know, it just totally gives it that life.
But this was only the first half of what Doug Scott wanted to see. Next was the aftermath as Lieutenant Godfrey descends Custer Hill 36 hours later.
Here we are, present day. So this is
Wow.
the battlefield as it was.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, the bodies scattered. Oh, the bloody, messy bodies, yes.
Yeah, we digitally bloated them and discolored them and dismembered.
Remarkable, incredible. Yeah, just to see the last ant hill in the background there with the guys laying around the field.
It looks like Last Stand Hill to you, huh?
Yeah, it does. It's the way I'd envision it, absolutely.
And a lot of these soldiers were stripped of their clothing and such as that.
Their boots and everything.
Everything, yeah, yeah, and they're just laying out there and, yeah, a mess, yeah.
Very emotional.
Yeah, and among the grass and the sage, and remarkable, remarkable.
Now most of the bodies that are completely naked, we've hidden into the weeds and stuff. You can't show that on TV, but they are there. See, there's one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can see the horses are all bloated and arrows and
Wonderful
flies.
job with the horse breastwork there. Great, fabulous. Yeah.
While many details of that day will never be fully known, this retelling through the eyes of Lieutenant Edward Godfrey succeeded in bringing new insight.
Well, the technology to do this is truly remarkable.
From the horrors of helplessly watching the slaughter of his fellow soldiers and the out-strategizing of a military legend, to riding through a valley filled with carnage.
Well, I don't know what he was anticipating in the sense of riding up that hill. He's knowing his friends are dead, that's been reported, and his comrades in arms, and so he emotionally he must have been prepared for the worst, but I doubt that he expected what he saw, which is this scene of ghastly and sickening horror, which we keep coming to that quote, but it's a remarkable quote.
Is that how it was?
It's as close as anybody could come. You've just absolutely made my day with history.
You got it right?
Yeah, I think you got it right.
Great. All right.
With all the excitement, it's easy to forget something.
Thank you so much.
These recreated images document a tragedy of monumental proportions. Brave American soldiers who did their duty as they saw it, brutally defeated by tribes defending a culture soon to be all but obliterated. The 1906 San Francisco earthquake,